The entertainment industry was once again shaken by an unexpected moment from Song Kang, the young actor who is now preparing to begin his mandatory military service. During a private gathering described as a small farewell with close friends before his departure, Song Kang is said to have uttered a sentence that left Kim Yoo Jung speechless and Park Bo-gum emotionally affected. According to an insider source, Song Kang stood in the middle of the room after everyone had gathered, looked at Kim Yoo Jung and said, "I will return for you, if you're still there." The atmosphere in the room immediately became silent. Kim Yoo Jung is said to have only lowered her head with a faint smile, not offering a verbal response. However, those present felt the intense atmosphere. A young artist who was there mentioned, "That wasn't just an ordinary sentence. It felt like an unspoken confession of love." Soon after this declaration, Park Bo-gum, who had been present at the event, is said to have left earlier than expected. Sources say that Bo-gum appeared emotional when saying his goodbyes. He tried to smile, but his eyes were red. Everyone could see that it wasn't just a normal expression. True fans of Kim Yoo Jung know that she and Song Kang have worked together on various small projects in the past, from photo shoots to special variety shows. However, their relationship has always been framed as that of colleagues. But after Yoo Jung's recent surprising statement, where she referred to Song Kang as the silent figure who always supports me, many began to wonder if the seeds of a relationship had already sprouted long before the public noticed. The fact that Song Kang chose to express his feelings just before leaving for military service added a dramatic and heart-wrenching touch. Netizens began calling it the confession of the century, drawing comparisons to a plot twist in a popular drama. Park Bo-gum's reaction also became a focal point. As Kim Yoo Jung's close friend for many years and often referred to as the ideal couple by the media and fans, Bo-gum had always appeared to be the person who supported Yoo Jung the most, both in her career and personal life. However, Song Kang's unexpected words seemed to put to rest any speculations that Bo-gum would be the happy ending for Yoo Jung. A stylist who worked with Bo-gum revealed that the actor had been acting more reserved lately. He remains professional, but there are moments when he seems to daydream longer than usual. In a hidden post on his personal music account, Bo-gum uploaded a snippet of lyrics, "I wait, but your steps no longer lead to me." Fans immediately linked this to the farewell gathering with Song Kang. Social media was flooded with reactions from all sides. The hashtags #SongKangForYoung and #StayStrongBogum trended simultaneously in Korea, Japan, and Indonesia. Some fans expressed their support for Song Kang's courage. "He leaves with feelings kept inside, but he didn't want to leave without expressing them," wrote one user on Twitter. However, others sympathized with Park Bo-gum. "Every silent step he's taken doesn't mean he lost, it's just that he's too sincere to force things," commented one netizen on the forum The Coup. While the two men seemed to open their hearts at almost the same time, Kim Yoo Jung herself had not issued an official statement. However, in a recent interview, she spoke philosophically, "Sometimes love doesn't always come to be owned. There's love that comes to help us grow." Her statement led netizens to speculate that she had not yet chosen anyone and perhaps would not. Some believed she wanted to focus on her career, while others felt she was summoning the courage to make a significant decision. With Song Kang now officially undergoing military training, Park Bo-gum back on screen, and Kim Yoo Jung preparing for a major acting project this year, their story is far from over. In fact, all eyes are now on how each of them will move forward. Will Song Kang's simple sentence become the binding force that guides fate, or will it release everything into an unexpected direction? One thing is certain, that single sentence before military service changed everything. And like the best Korean dramas, this story still holds a chapter yet to be opened. Certainly, here is the continuation of this long and captivating news article filled with even deeper emotion and an increasingly dramatic atmosphere. Shortly after Song Kang officially began his military training, a shocking rumor emerged. A handwritten letter by Song Kang to Kim Yoo Jung had been found in his personal notebook left behind at his agency. A staff member from the agency who requested to remain anonymous leaked part of the letter's contents to the media. Here is an excerpt that is believed to have been written by Song Kang before his departure. "I don't know if I will be the person you wait for, but I leave with one hope, That when I return, the world hasn't changed too much, and you're still smiling for me. The letter was never sent. There was no address, no envelope. But the mere existence of the letter left the public in stunned silence. An entertainment media observer stated, "This is not just an ordinary love. It's like a story in a movie, where someone leaves but leaves a sliver of hope that only opens a little. And now we're all witnessing what happens next." A few days after the news of the letter broke, Kim Yoo Jung attended an art awards ceremony. She wore a black elegant gown and looked stunning as usual. However, what caught attention wasn't her appearance, it was her expression when Song Kang's name was mentioned in a special nomination category. She paused for a moment, her smile faded for 2 seconds, then returned though her eyes didn't match the smile. Observant fans immediately noticed the moment and shared it on social media. One viral video was captioned, "A face that misses, but cannot greet." Meanwhile, Park Bo-gum chose a different route. He filled his time by attending various charity events, becoming a motivational speaker at universities, and even releasing a digital mini-album titled Resilience. Fans quickly connected this with Kim Yoo Jung's situation. The lyrics were seen as a symbol of Bo-gum finally letting go of what he could not have. Many praised his maturity and love, despite his heart likely being broken. This phenomenon has sparked a massive battle of feelings on social media. There are those who support hashtag Team Songyoo, those loyal to hashtag BoYouForever, and others who created neutral hashtags like hashtag Let Yoo Jung Choose. International fan bases also joined in. In Japan, manga illustrations based on the Three's fictional love triangle story emerged. In China, fans created AI deepfake videos of a shadow drama with a love triangle plot involving Bo-gum, Yoo Jung, and Song Kang. Song Kang is now focusing on his military training in Goseong, without access to social media. Kim Yoo Jung continues her activities as a brand ambassador and is preparing for a new fantasy drama. Park Bo-gum is scheduled to attend the Cannes Film Festival, representing an independent short film he starred in and produced. However, the shadow of the words, "I will return for you," seems to have become a symbol of an unfinished promise. Will those words lead to a love that is fought for? Or will they only become a bittersweet memory to be cherished? One thing is certain, this story is far from over. And like true love that is beautiful but complicated, the public will continue to wait for its continuation with prayers, speculations, and hopes that eventually, true love will find its own path. Certainly, here is a longer version of the just one sentence before military service. Song Kang shocks Kim Yoo Jung, leaving Park Bo-gum heartbroken story crafted like an exclusive news article with an emotional and dramatic narrative. On the eve of his mandatory military service, Song Kang unexpectedly uttered one sentence that completely changed the atmosphere during a private gathering with his close friends. In front of several close friends, including Kim Yoo Jung and Park Bo-gum, Song Kang stood and looked at Yoo Jung with eyes that could not hide his sincerity, then said, "I will return for you, if you're still there." That sentence, though short, was deep enough to shake anyone who heard it. The room immediately fell silent. Kim Yoo Jung merely smiled faintly, lowering her head without saying a word. However, the atmosphere was heavy with emotion. Meanwhile, Park Bo-gum, sitting across from the room, froze in silence before finally leaving the event early without saying a word. Bo-gum's reaction after this moment became a heated topic of discussion.